Hi, welcome to Health Talk with Dr. Akram. I am Akram. Today we're going to talk about chromosomes and genetics, and the subject's called How Old Are Humans? Humans has a long legacy in this planet. Anthropologists typically refer to any species in the genus Homo as humans. The oldest reliable fossil was found in a cave in South Africa, belonged to a child dated back to 2 million years. They belong to Homo habilis, a type of ancient hominin that scientists classify as our genus and which may have led to Homo erectus, one of our direct ancestors. The oldest Homo sapiens was found in Jebel Irhoud in Morocco. This fossil was dated back to 315,000 years. Who are Lucy and ARDI? Lucy was a hominid found in Khada Hadar, Ethiopia. Fossilized bones of a young girl dated back to 3.18 million years, while ARDI was found in a different place in Ethiopia dated back to 4.4 million years. They both had walked in two legs, possibly used tools and maybe fire. It is difficult to date the bones, but while they are found in volcanic soil, the soil can be dated with a 40 argon to 39 argon, or called argon-argon dating technique, called a nuclear decay. We all are Africans. Every scientist is in agreement that human race came from Africa. But there are two theories how they came out of Africa. The multi-regional hypothesis proposes that the genus Homo contained only single interconnected population as it does today, and its evolution took place worldwide continuously over the last couple of millions of years. The second one is out of Africa hypothesis proposes that modern Homo sapiens speciated in Africa approximately 200 years ago and subsequently migrated through Eurasia, resulted in nearly complete replacement of other Homo sapiens. The second model is regarded as the best explanation currently according to the archaeological and genetical finding. Sequencing mitochondrial DNA, that is the mother's DNA, and Y DNA, as a paternal or father's DNA, sampled from a wide range of indigenous populations revealed ancestral information relating to both male and female genetic heritage, strengthen the out of Africa theory. Analysis has shown a greater diversity of DNA patterns throughout Africa, consistent with the idea that Africa is the ancestral home of mitochondrial Eve and of Y chromosome Adam, and that modern human dispersal out of Africa has only occurred over the last 55,000 years. However, evidence of archaic admixture in modern humans, both in Africa and later throughout Eurasia, has been suggested of a number of studies. All modern human groups out of Africa have 1.5 to 2.6% Neanderthal alleles in their genomes, and some Melanesians have an additional 46% Denisovan alleles. Sequencing of the Neanderthal genome indicated that Neanderthal did indeed interbred with anatomical modern humans circa 45,000 to 80,000 years ago. The genetic sequencing of a 40,000-year-old human skeleton from Romania showed that 11% of its genome was Neanderthal, and it was estimated that the individual had a Neanderthal ancestor 4 to 6 generations previously. According to African origin of modern human theory, modern human evolved in Africa from Homo heidelbergensis or Homo rhodesiensis or Homo ancestors, and migrated out of the continent some 50,000 to 100,000 years ago, gradually replacing local populations of Homo erectus such as Denisova hominins, Homo floresiensis, Homo Luzonensis and Homo neanderthalans. Well, this is the history of my ancestors in the long past. Currently, I live in the UK, but I was born in Sri Lanka. My father, mother, and all grandparents were also born in Sri Lanka. I belong to a Moor community, and we all know Moors lived in North Africa, in nations like Morocco, Tunisia, Syria, to the Middle East. Sri Lankan Moors came from the Moor merchants who came in catamarans during the Sri Lankan kingdoms, when Sri Lanka was called Serendip. There is evidence of North African ancestry. Then, the Quraysh tribe of current Saudi Arabia, these were the closest relatives of Prophet Muhammad, running away from persecution from the regime followed by his death, also had settled in the coasts of Sri Lanka according to some king's chronicles, and also merchants from the Middle East who traveled regularly from the medieval times in search of spice and ivory had also spread their roots. One cannot forget that travel around countries, especially continents, took months during that time. So they used to come and they have a family here, and they might have had a family in their own country as well. Most Moor men took local Sinhalese girls as their wives. So my maternal DNA should be similar to Sri Lankan or South Asian by theory. And the paternal Y DNA should be close to African or Middle Eastern. Let's take a sample and send it to a lab called 23andMe and wait for the results. Let's say what it says. Will I be the mixture of this race, or will I be something different? So this is the kit, the 23andMe. Welcome to you, and I have opened the main envelope. Now the box is here. Open the box. So far we looked at how the DNA come from. Now in the next video we're going to see how we can take a DNA sample to send to a laboratory. So until then, look after yourself. Take care. We'll see you there. Take care. Bye-bye.